I'm Tom Dalgety, and I'm recording and mixing the new Opeth record. Yeah, it's going really great so far. We're sort of about 10 days in here at Rockfield, and yeah, it's sounding great. I first worked with the band a couple of years ago on the Pale Communion record, and we just got on like a house on fire, really. And so it's been I've been itching to do another record with them ever since, really. Um, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. We've got a lot of common ground with our kind of musical tastes. So we sort of have a lot of all the kind of the things that Michael would reference. I'd kind of grasp, I think, generally. Michael demos the record really, really well. So we've got a great start before we even get to the studio. Like all of his kind of the kind of pre-production, I guess you'd call it, of the songs is really on point. So it's a really like good kind of. It's good to kind of like you've got something that you've got to beat, because like his demos are good. It's not like some bands who just have like a dictaphone recording that sounds like shit. They're actually pretty cool sounding recordings already. So it's good to have a little bit of a challenge there. So I know that I've got to make the sounds come alive and beat what's already there. So that's a challenge which is fun for me. Yeah. And recording wise, we're really spoilt here at Rockfield. We've got loads of different rooms that all sound kind of different. So we've got the drums down one end in a kind of sort of tight sounding area of the live room, but then we have all the doors open and have microphones in the corridor and in other rooms, so we can sort of capture like a really huge drum sound, but then still have the control of the tight sound on the close mics as well, which is like something that you can't do in too many studio sets. So that's a lot of fun. It's been great doing the guitars because we've just had loads and loads of options. We've got about like probably 20 guitars to choose from. Needless to say, we've ended up using only about kind of 4 or 5 of them that just sound the best. But it's been great. We had a lot of fun choosing those 5. And amps as well. We got loads of great stuff. We've got this loads of Marshall stuff and Friedman stuff that just sounds brilliant. And I bought about, I don't know, like 2 big flight cases full of pedals, and Frederick did the same. So we've it's been good going through them. I've been a fan of the band for a while. I think I first heard them on like a cover mount CD that came with a magazine that had a song called The Drapery Falls, which I think is on the Blackwater Park album. And I just really liked it. I really liked the sort of dynamic range that they have. And I'm like a big fan of kind of both ends of their spectrum. I really like the beautiful mellow stuff and also the savage, intense stuff as well. And I just think they're the best band at kind of combining those two worlds. They sort of do that better than anyone else. So it's just really great fun kind of capturing both sides of that in the recording process and trying to make it so when it is intimate and mellow that it just sounds gorgeous, but then so it also rips your head off at the same time when it needs to. And not a lot of bands have that scope, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think this record is like, I think it's the strongest set of songs that Michael's written. I think they're all brilliant, but they all have it has a very cohesive sound. They all fit together really well. It's not like that there are elements in the softer moments that are kind of reflected in the heavier moments, and it just sort of gels and flows really, really nicely. And I think it's kind of combines the two ends of their spectrum in a really cool way. So yeah, because from the second I heard the Michael's demos, I've just been itching to get in and record it straight away. Yeah, it's gone so well. Everyone's played amazingly. I mean, their playing is that is an overused word, but flawless, you know, and it's really great. It's really great for me to sort of, you know, kind of just direct things in a very subtle way and kind of watch them watch them kind of improve on the demos and just like make it their own thing. Especially, you know, I really enjoyed doing the solos with Frederick. He's like, because he's such an amazing guitar player, it's really fun to kind of to just really go deep on a solo and kind of make it as engaging and as exciting as it possibly can be, you know.